week we're going to work on muscular strength. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Changing up the rep count keeps your body guessing so that you're always improving. This week we're going to warm up with squat jumps. What you're going to do is you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, hands just by your side. You're going to push your bum back and squat down until your thighs are almost parallel to the ground. At the same time, you're going to bring your arms forward. From here, you're just going to explode through the feet and jump up, bringing your arms back slightly. And when you come back down, back into the squat and repeat. To make this harder, you're going to pick up this pace. If you have any pain in your knees, don't go down as low or try skipping those. You're going to do this for 30 to 60 seconds. Next, we're going to do Woodchop. This is a great total body exercise. It'll work your legs, your butt, and your shoulders. What you're going to do is you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, hold the dumbbell with both hands, one hand on top of the other. You're going to push your bum back, squat down till your thighs are almost parallel to the ground, with the dumbbell onto your left hip. From here, you're going to stand up and bring the dumbbell over to your right shoulder. And then you're just going to come back down and repeat. You're going to complete the set on this side before switching sides. The next exercise we're going to do is called the side lunge. You're going to take a really wide stance, much wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to have your feet turned out slightly. You're going to bring your hands in front of you. You can clasp your hands just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight to your left and bend your left knee. You're going to bring it down so that your thighs almost parallel to the ground. You're going to hold here for a second, come back up, and repeat to the other side. Making sure that your leg that's straight is not locked. You want to keep it slightly bent throughout. You're just going to keep going back and forth. And again, if you have any knee pain, don't go down as low. Next, we're going to do a kickback with a resistance band. This is a great exercise for your glutes. So what you're going to do, from all fours, you're going to hold the exercise band in your hand and loop it around your foot, making sure that you keep your foot flexed throughout the exercise. From here, you're going to place your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees should be directly underneath your hips. Keep your abs tight and your eyes just on the ground in front of your hands. You're going to lift your knee up off the ground and push back, kicking through your heel with the band and bringing your knee slightly back in. You're not going to rest your knee on the ground, you're just going to keep going. Make sure you resist the band on the way in. Next, we're going to do tricep push-ups. This is a great way to tighten up the back of your arm. What you're going to do is you're going to place your hands on the ground directly underneath your shoulders. Now, you don't want to lock your elbows, but you want to keep your elbows tight to your body. You're going to shift your weight over top of your hands. You can cross your ankles behind you if you want, making sure that your weight is between your hands and your knees. From here, you're just going to bend your elbows, keeping them tight to your body so that you're just above the ground, and you're going to hover here for a second, and then you're going to push yourself back up. And just keep repeating. So next we're going to do a dead bug with a ball. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the ball between your knees and your hands. You're going to lift your feet up off the ground so that your knees form a 90-degree angle. And you're going to hold the ball between your hands and your knees. You're going to flatten your back into the mat, keeping your abs tight. You're going to extend your left leg and your right arm, holding the ball between your left hand and your right knee. You're going to bring it back up and switch sides. This week we're going to end our workout with a triangle pose. What you're going to do is take a nice wide stance, wider than shoulder width apart. Your left toes are going to be facing forward, right toes are going to be facing out. Find a nice position where your knees aren't locked, slight bend. You're going to raise your hands up to shoulder height. You're going to lean forward over top of your right leg and then just reach down to with your right hand, touching your foot or your shin or wherever it's comfortable for you. And your left hand's going to come up, pointing up towards the ceiling, and you're just going to turn your head so that you're looking up to the ceiling. You're going to try to keep your hips one on top of the other as well as your shoulders. You're You're going to hold here for 5 deep breaths, and then you're going to switch sides. You're going to switch your feet, lean over, and come on up. And you're going to keep your neck long by pulling your shoulder blades together and down. And that concludes week 5 of our Body Blasting Workout program.